Jai Bharat to all students. In last lecture, we have talked about different types of cost. Okay, uh, and its definition and its example. Okay, so now in today's we will start new chapter, which is basic economic problems. Basic econ. Okay, what are the basic economy? You can say poverty. Okay, poverty and unemployment. Yes, these are the basic economic problem which are facing in our country or anything other country. Okay, so what are the causes of this problem and how do we remove that types of problem? Okay, so this lecture we will discuss about causes and how to remove that types of problem. Okay, so first of all, economic problem. Okay, economic problem sometimes called basic or central or fundamental economic problem. Okay, it's said that there is a scarcity means coming. Okay, we have in last lecture we have discussed that scarcity, demand or supply. Okay, scarcity of particular product. Okay, okay, so that is the finite resources available are insufficient to satisfy all the human wants. Okay, scarcity, less product are available to use. Okay, so question is then become how to determine what is to be produced and how the factor of production. Okay, let's say what do we as a we have to produce, or how many products we have to produce as a uh, employment opportunity, as a demand. Okay, let's say अगर हम फ़ोन बनाना चाहते हैं. ओके, सो हम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्टार्टिंग में ही डायरेक्ट 100 या 1000 फ़ोन्स डायरेक्ट बना नहीं सकते. ओके, देयर हैज़ टू बी सम डिमांड so that we can produce that many types of phone. Okay, let's say for survey we have get the data that we have to in market there are 500 product are less. Okay, so what we do, we make a 600 phone, mobile phone. Okay, so we will not get any cost or our product easily get sell. Okay, so how to determine what is produced and what are the factor of production. Okay, are to be allocated. Okay, so economic problem arise mainly due to main factor. We already know human wants are unlimited. We want unlimited things, but the means to satisfy human wants are scarce, less. Product or service are less. Okay, so first of all, we will start with our basic problem: poverty, garibi. Okay, poverty is a general scarcity less or dearth. Okay, or the state of one who lacks certain amount of material possession or money. Okay, you can say some material we do not have, like say let's say home or food, scarcity of home or food, it's called material possession. Okay, and we in poverty, let's say they have do not have money to make a food. Okay, or anything. So poverty is scarcity less of a certain amount of material possession or money. Okay, absolute poverty or destitution refers to the deprivation means command of basic human needs means shelter, home or food. Okay, and cloth, which commonly includes food, water, sanitation, clothing, shelter, healthcare and education. Okay, so the poverty means they lack these types of service: food, water, sanitation, clothing, shelter, healthcare problem, medical problem, education, basic education they not get because of school fees, okay, or book, or let's say money. So this scarcity of this basic human needs, it's called poverty. Okay, so poverty reduction, we have to reduce poverty, yes, is a major goal and issue for many international organizations such as UN, United Nations, and the World Bank. Okay, World Bank estimated 1.29 billion people were living in absolute poverty in 2008. This PDF is somehow old, so they have given the data according to 2008. The World Bank estimated 1.29 billion people were living in absolute poverty. Absolute poverty in 2008, 1.29 billion. Okay, of these 400 million people absolute poverty line in India. Okay, we have major poverty people, absolute poverty 400 million. Okay, so at present almost 30% of Indian population lives below the poverty line. Okay, and what are the condition or characteristic that we can call them as a poor? Okay, we have given the guideline that a category of poor falls the people whose daily income is less than 28.65 rupees a day in city. Okay, if let's say I my income is 50 rupees per day, thought 50 in per day 50 rupees is not enough in today's time. Okay, so 50 rupees is not called poor. Okay, so basically a poor is called which whose daily income is 30 rupees or less. Okay, so you can say that if I will my income is 100 rupees per day, that it will not enough for in today's times. Okay, three uh, lunch, dinner, or let's say home. Okay, so 100 rupees per day is not a very good income. Okay, it's still is called poor. Okay, so do you think this amount is not enough to survive even for a day in the country where every food item is available at sky high price? Okay, if I will earn 100 rupees per day, then I will not survive in this time. Okay, so actual number of people living below the poverty line is much higher. Okay, this is a definition of poverty line. Okay, so if people will earn below 30 rupees per day, then it's called below poverty line, but actual number of people living below poverty lines is very much higher. Okay, so as a statistical data, anyone earning 30 rupees won't be considered as a poor, but must be facing the same difficulty in life. Okay, okay. Where do the majority of poor live in India? 60% of poor still reside in the state of Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Okay, mainly 60% of poor lives in this state. Okay, why? Because this state is 85 percentage of tribal people, SC, ST. Okay, so this region are either flood prone or suffer from drought like condition. Okay, many times they have drought problem, flood problem. Okay, so this condition hamper the agriculture to a great extent. Okay, so on which household income of these people depend. Okay, agriculture, this state have do not have as much as agriculture as our compared to our state Gujarat. Okay, so in this state many peoples are poor. Okay, now let's start causes of poverty. What are the causes, reason to arise poverty? Okay, let's start with the first main problem, rapidly rising population. Yes, we all know okay, how population is rapidly rising in today's times. Okay, so if population is increased, it's uh, human foods or shelter they will need more. Okay, so and our land also they will require more. but our earth's surface is limited, and our service food is also limited to agriculture up to extent. Okay, so they will face the problem, many of the people face problem, so they will consider as a poor. Okay, then low productivity in agriculture. We already know okay, we have low productivity. We do not have a proper rain system, proper chemical. Okay, so low productivity. The level of productivity in agriculture is low due to subdivided and fragmented holding, lack of capital, use of traditional method of cultivation, illiteracy. Okay, farmer they do not have a proper knowledge about agriculture. Okay, so low productivity in agriculture. Okay, if let's say my land will produce 100 kg of any okay, then due to low productivity I will only produce 80. Okay, so this is a gap of 20 kg. Okay, is just an example. Then third is underutilized resources. Okay, the existence of underemployment and disguised unemployment of human resources and underutilization of resources. Okay, underutilization. Okay, we have resources but we do not use them on a daily basis. Okay, as a result in low production. Okay, in agriculture sector. Okay, so this brought a downfall in the standard of living. Okay, we do not use proper resources available with ours. Then low rate of economic development. Okay, yes, the rate of economic development in India has been below the required level. Okay, therefore there persists a gap between level of availability and requirement of goods and service. Let's say road network, proper infrastructure are not there. Okay, proper medical facility are not there, proper safety are not there. Okay, so we want a proper road network, a proper rail network. Okay, proper our bus services. Okay, but due to economic development we do not our government do not produce our mainly requirement of goods and service. Okay, so we want many things. Okay, time to time rail availability, time to time bus services. Okay, proper road network, but there are not proper infrastructure in our country. Okay, so we want that types of facility or availability, but our there are many gap in our goods and service. Okay, so our economic development is not much that required level. Okay, so the net result will be poverty. Price rise, yes, this is also one of the factor of causes of proper poverty. Okay, continuous and steep price has been added to the misery of poor. Okay, it has benefited a few people in the society, and the person in lower income group find it difficult to get their minimum needs. We already know edible oils, price of edible oil. Okay, they have in last 8 to 10 months price of edible oil is almost double. Okay, so for lower income group they will do not have enough money to buy that product of because of price rise. Okay, so this is also a main factor to poverty. Unemployment, yes, it is a unemployment. The continuous expanding army of unemployment is another causes of poverty, because our population is rapidly increasing, so our unemployment also rapidly increasing. Okay, so job seeker is increasing in a number at a higher rate than the expansion in a employment opportunity. They may do not have employment opportunity available. Okay, let's say in we all know okay, engineers are many number of engineer are become on a yearly basis, but there are do not have a employment opportunity for the all the engineer. Okay, so unemployment arise, and unemployment, then poverty is arise. Okay, shortage of capital and able entrepreneurship. Okay, we do not have any we have shortage of money, capital, and our entrepreneurship skill is not that much level that we make any new product or new industry. Okay, capital and able entrepreneurships have important role in accelerating the growth, but these are in short supply, making it difficult to increase the production. Okay. Then social factor. Okay, social factor means social setup is still backward. Okay, and not conducive to faster development. Okay, caste system, inheritance, tradition, custom, okay, are putting hindrance in the way of faster development. Okay, these are the main reason or backward mindset. Okay, so it's a reduce in the our faster development. Okay, and now aggravated in the problem of poverty. Okay, so this is also one of the factor to causes poverty. Then political factor also. Okay, Britishers started to lopsided development in India and reduce the Indian economy to a colonial state. Okay, they exploit the natural resources to suit their interest and weaken the industrial base of Indian economy. Okay, so this is a policy, political factor is also one of the main reason to increase in the poverty. Then okay, these are all the factor of causes of poverty. Okay, we already know how poverty is arise and what is the poverty, but we have discussed in this in little bit in detail and in English. Okay, rapidly rising population, low productivity in agriculture, underutilization resource, low rate of economic development, continuous price rise, continuous unemployment, shortage of capital and able entrepreneurship, social factor, and last is political factor. Now, our next topic is measures to reduce poverty. How can we reduce poverty? Okay, what are the different measure or what are the different solution available to reduce the poverty line or reduce the poor people, reduce the number of poor people? Okay, let's these are the factor. Okay, so what are the solution of this factor? Okay, we generate more employment, we decrease price. Okay, uh, we decrease increase the product in agriculture. Okay, so mainly causes is also our solution. Okay, we will, if we remove these causes of poverty, we can definitely reduce the poverty. Okay, let's say first of all, how do we reduce employment opportunity? Okay, we generate more employment opportunity to lower income group, to poor. Okay, so they will get the money or salary. Okay, and they will come out from the poverty line. Okay, poverty can be eliminated if the poor people are given the job according to their needs and talent. Okay, self-employment can also be provided to them. Okay, government can set up institution and which train them in some practice and skill. Okay, then establishment of small-scale industry. Okay, entrepreneurship. Government should develop cottage, handcraft, and other small-scale industry to be in backward region of our country. Okay, so moreover, this will transfer resources from the area of surplus to the deficit. Okay, deficit means less. Okay, if in city we have in one of the cottage or handicraft we have number of supply, so we will transfer them into village area. Okay, so they have less product. Okay, so we will transfer them in village area, so solving the problem of urbanization also. Urbanization means poor village people transfer their home to the urban city. Okay, urbanization. Okay, Next, education also. Okay, government should take step to spread awareness for the education so that the people do not have to depend on others for their income. Okay, so if they will get proper education, they will make money, okay, for their talent and mind. Okay, so they can also product themselves for the exploitation by the greedy trader. Okay, education is also main solution to reduce poverty. Reduce inflation. Inflation means ભાવ વધારો, મોંઘવારી. Okay, inflation tends to make poor very much poor and rich very much richer. Okay, so there should be a stability in the price level of a country. Okay, so a government also should also reduce the burden of tax on the poor and charge more on the richer class. Okay, rationing should be promoted so that poor people get the basic necessity of the life at lower price level. Okay, ration card. Okay, so poor will get the basic necessity of food and product at very much lower price level compared to the market. Okay, so government should have to take step in to reduce inflation also. Okay, next, population growth. Okay, uh, this is also main our first causes of poverty is rapidly rising population. Okay, so we have to uh, population growth, we have to decrease the population growth. Okay, much of the problem of poverty can be solved if the population of the country can be reduced to a average level. Okay, much of the our problem of poverty can be reduced. Okay, this will make a development plan successful and the poor people will have a greater share in the funds of the government. Okay, so we have to take step in to reduce the population rising. Then last our solution is proper utilization of resources. Okay, resources of the country should be utilized properly so that we can have the benefit of those free gift of the nature. Okay, so all the causes of poverty is we have to reduce them so we can get the solution to the reduce poverty. Okay, so these are the measures to reduce poverty. Employment opportunity, establishment of small scale industry, education, reduce inflation, we have to decrease population growth and proper utilization of resources. Okay, so this is the main economic problem. We have studied one main economic problem of poverty. In next lecture we will see discuss about unemployment. Okay, so there are basically two basic economic problem in any country: poverty and unemployment. Okay, in next lecture we will discuss about unemployment. Okay, in that we also discuss about causes of unemployment and remedies of unemployment, how to reduce unemployment. Okay, so now this is your assignment question. You have to write down a short note. Okay, not one topic. Okay, you have to write down short note on causes of poverty and measures to reduce poverty. Okay, you have to write down short note in 1 pages. This is for 1 pages and this question for 1 pages. Okay, and scan it and upload it in Redenote application. So after that your attendance can be taken. Okay, so now your today's lecture is completed.